you know, that's how we want things. Like we don't want to go out this way. We want to go as far as possible in this tournament, and yeah, it feels amazing, man.
Have you had to make any adjustments for playing at LAN? Either individual players having to play differently or certain weapons being stronger? Does the game feel significantly different?
Not really. It's okay. I think like it's more like the meta. The meta has changed, you know, like and also the people, the regions are playing very differently, you know. So we are used to some kind of gameplay, but like right now we gotta like prepare for other gameplays and we gotta adapt better. And like the first game, that's what we didn't do well, and like we're just gonna try to get better at this and every day and try to grind, try to win every single game, man.
Can you talk to me a little bit about why Link shaved his head? Were you there? Do you know what the impetus was behind that? Did you guys just need a fresh start after losing to version 1?
I think it's more something personal. Like he felt better like this, and we saw it today. He was amazing. He won some crucial clutches, and yeah, man. I might ask him the question as well later, but I don't know. I don't really know, man.
Are you planning to shave your head? It seems like a bold meta in Iceland.
You know, if you tell me we're gonna win this tournament, if I shave my hair, and I'm doing it right now, man. Like I'm done, man. If we win the
Okay.
tournament, I'm done to do it.
That sounds pretty good. I'm sure there was a lot of European fans who were out there willing to shave their head if it was going to bring you some good juju as well.
Yeah.
I had a question as well. Do you find on Team Liquid that the pressure on you for fragging to actually put up huge numbers was reduced when Yampi joined? Has that taken some weight off your shoulders? It used to feel like in the past you had to drop 25, 30 kills for Liquid to be able to take a match.
Obviously, Jumpy is a great player, and he's having a big impact in the team, and we're still working on this, you know, to give him like so he can bring even more, you know, with the operator. Like he, of course, you can always get better, but as you said, like I agree with you, and I think I'm feeling a bit better right now. Of course, like I always had a good support in the team. Like I have amazing supportive teammates, but I agree with you. Like it feels way better with Jumpy.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about Ascent as well, because that game against Crew got much closer, I think, than you guys would have wanted, considering how dominant Split was. Overall, your attacking rounds on Ascent have seemed not as effective as they were in EMEA. When you guys were playing in the Challengers Finals, it felt like every attacking round on Ascent worked perfectly. Is that because the teams are better here? They're doing something different? Why is it not working out quite as well?
I think there's a few reasons. Of course, the teams are really good here, but they're also really good in Europe. I think people analyze our game as well. They know what we're doing. Also, we had some bad calls on attack side. We had some calls that were not good. That was not the right calls to do, and also like my Phoenix doesn't feel the best right now. I have had like a little bit of issues with it right now, and like recently I don't really like this agent. It's not the agent I have always like love to play. I just do it for the team, so we might change it up as well. But yeah, there's a lot of reason behind it, and they're also like really good. They had some nice setups as well. So at the end, we managed to come back to stay composed, and that's what matters the most.
On your defensive rounds, you had this one round with all sheriffs and you were on a retake. Everybody just hit their first shot and wiped them off. I think it was a big difference maker for you guys to go from, it was an eco round, it was 9-5, you were about to go 10-5 down. What was the atmosphere like in the team at that point?
Um, I think it's like this kind of rounds they save you the game, right? Like if we don't win this round, if Link doesn't win the clutch as well, these are crucial rounds for us. But so it feels amazing, man. It felt really amazing because it gave us like motivation. You know, we know that we can win again. You know, because they were a little bit far ahead. But of course, we never give up. But this kind of round happens. Like you're super happy. It's a fucking. It's, you know, it's a bonus round, man. It's a really big bonus round for us. So I can take it, man.
What do you guys feel went wrong in the game against version 1? What kind of things have you taken away that you're going to adjust and improve on after that initial loss?
I think we did a lot of individual mistakes on the version 1 game. Communication wise, we kind of crumbled a little bit, and we're not used to play against teams that play so much individual. Like I mean, they had some nice team play obviously, but like they did some crazy individual moves, and I think it's because they have nothing to lose. They came here with a stand-in, and like for them they were just having fun, and we can see it also on streams, and like today we saw it as well. Like they're amazing individual players, but I think if we play them again, we're gonna win this time.
Okay, that is a potential rematch that could happen in that. I think it would be the lower bracket final or something. But you do have another big game before you get to that point. You're playing against Vikings. I want to ask you about this match. I know that Dash asked you about it as well, but specifically, there was, I mean, you guys did a vlog when you came in, and it was like a tier ranking of the teams coming into Iceland. And I saw a lot of you guys joking about having played a scrim against Vikings and been, I mean, by the sound of it, they were incredibly good when you played against them. Is that just a stylistic matchup? Do you have some good ideas of what you need to do to be able to come in? What are your overall thoughts on that next game that you've got coming up against the number one team in Brazil?
It's gonna be one of the toughest game ever. Sorry, that we played against, especially on LAN. It's gonna be a really intense game. Like they have a really aggressive game style. They have insane individual players. Um, yeah, as I said, we screamed against them, and honestly, it hasn't been good for us. Like we lost at some point, like we were like down 116 or something in practice. So like man, it's been like really tough for us, but it's just practice. Like of course in practice, like you don't play as you play on land. Like the motivation is not the same. Like the conditions as well, it's not, nothing is the same. So I think this game tomorrow is gonna be really intense. We're gonna prepare for it really hard, and yeah, man, I think we have a really good chance to win. We need to play at our A game, like everybody individually, like as a team, have a good preparation, and it should be fine for us, man.
I got one final question. Do you feel like there's additional pressure after both of the European teams lost to both of the North American teams? Do you feel like there's a responsibility to live up to the region's expectations?
Of course, like there's some pressure. Like people want to see who's the best region. The first battle NA won, but I think it's not only NA. Like as we saw, like Korean team is insane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like every team is insane, man. Like it's a tough game, but like of course, like the rivalry like between NA and Europe is gonna be here. Is gonna stay, I think, and like it's gonna be interesting, man. Like we're just gonna grind up the lower bracket. If it's not us, Fnatic is gonna do it, and I'm sure they're gonna beat them. So it's no problem, man. Like as I said, we didn't lose the war, man. We just lost the battle. So I think we have a really good chance to win against these guys.
Well, good luck for those future matches as well.
Thank you, man.
We'll be looking forward to them with a lot of anticipation and appreciate the interview. Thanks.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much.